Hello friends, now there is another numerical. It's a simply supported beam on which I have to calculate support reactions. So how can we calculate support reactions? I have given this question in the test. So I just want to explain it. How can you solve it? This is the question given in the paper. So there is a uniformly distributed load from A to B on the forefit. It is 635 kips per fit. It is 95 kips and this is the point load at point C. Then D to F is also UDL, uniformly distributed load, is of 75 kips per fit, and there is also point load on the UDL as well. It is what, 115 kips. So what we have to do, all the length is given to me and the total length of the beam is not given to me, so I have to calculate it. For example, uh, the whole length of the beam is 6, 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, so it is coming out to be 14 feet. So I have drawn its free body diagram on landscape page, so you can easily see this. What I have done here, I have done this UDL, it's a free body diagram, so I have made this UDL like this. So I have to convert it into the concentrated load. So how can I convert it? So I will tell you today how can you convert this uniformly distributed load into the concentrated load. And there is a point load, this one is also point load, and this is uniformly distributed load. We have to convert it into the concentrated load, so it must be lying on the center of the UDL. So P1 and P2, it must be at the center, at the length of the total length of the uniformly distributed load. For example, this is forefit length, so uniformly distributed load must when we convert it into the concentrated load, so it should be lying at the center of this forefit. So and if we are going to convert this uniformly distributed load into concentrated load, so it should be lying at the center of this 5 feet. So how can we do this? Let me tell you. For example, I have to convert this P1, so it is given in the question that this 35 kips per fit and this is 75 kips per fit. So what you have to do, I am going to convert P1 and going to find it out. How can I find it out? 35 kips per fit into 4 fit. 4 feet total length of the uniformly distributed load. So fit cancel. So 35 into 4 is coming out to be 140 kips. So P1 is equals to 140 kips. And what about P2? So P2 is 75 kips per fit and its total length is 5 feet. So fit cancel. So I have to multiply 75 into 5. So it is coming out to be P2 equals to 375 kips. Now what I have to do, I can write P1 is equals to 140 kips and P2 is 375 kips. So it must be lying at the center of its length, so 4 divided by 2 here, 4 divided by 2 here. P2 is must be lying at the center of the total UDL, length of the total UDL, so it is divided by 5 divided by 2, 5 divided by 2. So I am going to sum up moment at A. It's up to you wherever you want to sum up the moment. I have two supports, hinge support and roller support. So here is the horizontal support, horizontal force AX, and this is AY, and this should be FY. So I should have to write it down here, Fy. So I have to find out Ax, Ay and Fy. How can I find it out? Let me tell you. So I am going to sum up moment at A and I am taking anti-clockwise direction positive. So I will rotate all these forces towards A, so it will be the negative one. So what I have to do next, for example, minus it will be minus 1, it is opposite to this side, so 140 into this length, so it will be 4 upon 2 feet. Then this is 95 gives, so it will rotate here, and its length from A to C is what? 4 plus 2, so 95 multiplied by 6 feet. Now I have this force 115 feet, and it is lying at the 2 feet. Look at this line, and it is not lying at the 5 upon 2 feet. So this is 5 upon 2 feet is for the uniformly distributed load or the concentrated load. So 2 feet. So the length from A to E is how much? 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. So how much it comes out to be? Minus 115 multiplied by A to E na. So 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 3 9, plus 2 11. So I can write it down 11 here, and then minus P2, it should be rotate. So what is its length from up till here? So 375, this is P2 actually, multiply by this total length. So this total length 4 plus 2 plus 3, so it will become 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 5 divided by 2, so 9 plus 5 divided by 2, I can write it. And this Fy should be anti-clockwise, rotate anti-clockwise, and I have taken anti-clockwise positive. Fy and total length of the beam I have already calculated, it was how much? You can see it is 14 feet. You can also again calculate it. So the distance between A to F is 14 feet. So I can write 14 here equals to 0. You can put multiply sign also. So this is the way to make your forces and what. So the answer will be, for example, it is 140 into 4 divided by 2. So it is coming out to be 280. It is minus 280 minus 95 into 6. It is minus 570 minus 115 into 11 is 1265 minus 375. For example, 9 plus 5 divided by 2. First I will do this, and then I will multiply with 375. So it is coming out to be 4312.5, and this is 14 Fy. So let me sum up. 280 plus 570 plus 1265, and plus, you can put minus, but I am going to add it even after using minus or plus, so I am just writing plus sign, and then I will put here minus. So minus 6427.5 plus 14 Fy is equals to 0. So I will divide it with 14. It will become positive when it goes here, and the value of Fy is coming out to be 459.105 kips. So this is the easiest way to calculate the support reactions. Now what I have to do next, I have to calculate summation of Fy. So how can I calculate it? Let me sum up vertical forces here, and let me show you where are vertical forces. You can see how many vertical forces are here. So upward Ay plus Fy, I can write it here, and P1 minus 140 minus 95 minus 115 minus 375 equals to 0, and then I have to put the value of Fy also here. So what will be the answer? So Ay plus 459.107, and I have, let me add all these numbers, 140 plus 95 plus 115 plus 375, and the answer is 725. So it will be minus 725 equals to 0, and 459.107 minus 725. So the answer is coming out to be AY is minus 265.893 equals to 0. So therefore AY is equals to 265.893 kips, because the values were given in the kips. Now what I have to find it out, I have to calculate the horizontal forces, and you can see in this free body diagram there are no horizontal forces here. So what can I do here? So when I am going to sum up horizontal forces, so there is no horizontal force here, so AX is equals to 0. So this is the way to calculate the support reaction. Hopefully you will understand it. Thank you. Bye bye.